One problem that I saw from the very beginning in the traditional model is that a client would go out and find an architect, and then they'd find an interior designer, and then a contractor would come in and they would spend a lot of hours putting together pricing, only to find out that either the scope was too big for what they could afford, or just wasn't quite what they wanted, and they'd wasted hundreds of hours and lots of money doing it. What is a design build company? It's just like it sounds. It's a company that designs your project and then builds it. And so there's kind of three phases to that. There's the architectural phase, there is the selections phase, that would be your countertops, your paint colors, and your flooring, etc., and then your construction phase. And so it is a company that has all three of those together. The benefits of those is that that team has access to all the information and can effectively build out your project easier. What is the benefit, and why would a client choose a design build remodeler? For number one, let's go through ease for clients. So it's a one-stop shop. Instead of going out and finding an architect and going out and finding an interior designer and then trying to find a contractor to put this vision together, you're hiring one company to do all these things. Another benefit to the client is that you're ultimately going to have a better end product when you're done, when you have one team that works together to get all these things done. The construction team can easily go back and ask questions to the design team, and there's a lot of questions that come up during that phase that can be answered by any one of our teammates during that process. Another benefit to the client is that during the design stage, after phase one, you're going to see some preliminary pricing. One problem that I saw from the very beginning in the traditional model is that a client would go out and find an architect, and then they'd find an interior designer, and then a contractor would come in and they would spend a lot of hours putting together pricing, only to find out that either the scope was too big for what they could afford, or just wasn't quite what they wanted, and they'd wasted hundreds of hours and lots of money doing it. So the benefit with a design build is that things can be tweaked and changed to fit the client's needs, to fit the client's budget within the design phase. What type of client might be a best fit for a design build remodeler? Typically the clients that we see have lived in their house for probably a year or two already. They definitely plan on staying in their home for at least 5 more years. They really value the location of their home. And they really understand that life and time is valuable and short. They want to get the most out of their home because they want to experience the memories that can be made there.